Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and we're going to be working in the Dollar Tree planner again today. I will be doing prompts from the 2023 Scrapcraftastic weekly planner and journal challenge. And the first prompt I'm working on is stripes. This is again an effort to get caught up with the prompts and in this planner. I'm decorating this planner to turn it into an undated planner. And this will be given away at the end of the year. If you would like to qualify for the giveaway, all you need to do is leave a comment on the 2023 Dollar Tree Planner videos. Here I'm using Flourishing Florals by CHELA. I'm using a few of the floral boxes to add to the header because they have stripes on them. And the dolls I'm choosing from are from COCO'S Vision, and as you can see, they also have stripes. This one was a little more difficult than I initially anticipated. I really wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go with it, but I tried my best to make it work. Here I am using washi tape from Simply Gilded. It is a striped Stardust washi. And once I got to the weekend, I decided I would do a journaling spot style weekend using scrap sticker paper. So I'm just going through some of my scraps and finding a piece that will work. I initially considered using one of those double box stickers to do something for the weekend, but I decided to stick with the weekend size journaling spot. So I marked 3 sections on the sticker paper and I trimmed it down, and I'm using my bone folder to score those 3 sections to make it easier to fold. And so I fold it in a Z fold or zigzag fold. And then I remove the backing from the first 2 panels. And those 2 panels I stick together. And then the last panel, I remove the backing from it and apply it to the page. And so we have a little extra space for the weekend. Here again, I am trying to decide if I'll be able to use the double box in some way, but I am not going to be able to do that. So I'm adding the washi tape so that the weekend area looks like the other days of the week. And now I was somewhat rethinking the boxes in the header, but I decided to do a little layering to attempt to make that work. And I'm going to try and match that layering in the weekend area. And these boxes can be written on with a jelly roll style pen. Adding some washi to the inside of the journaling spot. I don't know, it's not really for journaling. Maybe we should call it the weekend flip. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So I decided to add one of the COCO'S Visions dolls to the flip, the weekend flip. And here again, I'm experimenting, auditioning stickers and figuring out that I don't like the way they look. So I'm going to try something else. Here I'm adding boxes for Saturday and Sunday. And I'm using day of the week washi tape from Rose Colored Days. So the days of the week are down. Now I'm deciding how we'll use this larger doll from COCO'S Vision. And I'm going to go ahead and place her on the page. She was a little crooked to me, so I pulled her up and straightened her up and tried again. That's one good thing about the Dollar Tree planner paper. Depending on the stickers that you're using, a lot of times you can easily pull them up. So that's a COCO'S Vision sheet finished. Checking Flourishing Florals again to see if there's anything I can use. I was considering using one of the quote or script stickers, but decided not to do that. And here I'm adding more layering boxes. For this spread, I was somewhat trying to stay away from the florals because I feel like I've used the Flourishing Florals a lot in different spreads, but this really needed something else. So I ended up adding a few of the florals. I think it needed something else decorative, and also it needed it for balance. So florals it was. So I just added a few, and that's it for the stripes prompt from the Scrapcraftastic Weekly Planner and Journal Challenge. And there is the weekend flip. So we are moving on to the next prompt that I wanted to do, and that is St. Patrick's Day. So I pulled stickers from COCO'S Vision. I have some just random clover stickers. I have fun florals from the Happy Planner and one of those really big sticker books from the Happy Planner. And I'm using this green plaid gold drip washi from Cookie Sticker Co. And I use washi in the gray area to kind of cover that gray up. I try to cover as much of the gray as possible. And it also covers the day of the week and the date, which helps make this an undated planner. And this can be used as a planner or a journal for whoever receives it. I know some weeks don't have a lot of writing space, but it has enough just to jot down a brief task or quote or event of the day, things like that. So I'm using fun florals. I've been holding on to these floral stickers for quite a while. So I'm going to use them in the header, and I'm using a little white out because they are clear stickers and I don't want the calendar and the month and year to show through the stickers. I'm trimming off where the flower overhangs on the page. And I like to make use of those little bits that get trimmed off if I can. So I am adding them to the page as well. And applying another floral to the other side and doing the same with the offcuts. So now I'm going to use some of those clovers in the header as deco and also to help cover some of the whiteout, since the whiteout isn't exactly the same color as the page and you can still see it a little. Just a few clovers there to distract from that. And to balance it off, I add one to the other side as well. I'm using a few more of the fun florals. And I cut this floral in half and used it at the bottom of the page. So it appears that we have 3 clusters. So we're using the power of 3 in this spread. So we have 2 clusters in the header and 1 towards the bottom. I added the doll. She's standing next to one of those clusters. And I added a few more florals and a few more clovers. I decided to skip the boxes for this one, but I did add a Fun Vibes quote in the header. And I'm using Dated Basics by Caliber Plan for the days of the week. I'm using the green scripts. And that is it for the St. Patrick's Day prompt for the Scrapcraftastic Weekly Planner and Journal Challenge. Just flipping through some of the other layouts that we've done. I'm moving on to the next prompt, which is Spring Break. I'm using blue and gold washi from Simply Gilded and this yellow and blue kit from Let's Get Planned. And I'm using the blue washi to cover the gray areas that separate the days of the week. And deciding which stickers I will be using in the header. Whiting out the month and year in the header. And also looking for blue colorful boxes. And I try to strategically place the stickers in the header so that they do cover the whiteout. And I'm just going to hold on to the offcut. And now I'm going to go ahead and place the star of the show, one of the dolls from the sticker sheets. And we didn't want to just have her floating with a straight edge at the bottom, which was why I was looking for a box to kind of hide her behind. But I'm looking for something a little better that will work a little better. So I'm going to put her kind of behind that larger box. And I'm adding the yellow because we're doing a yellow and blue spread. So I felt like I needed to have some yellow boxes as well, not just all blue. And I'm going to use this floral to cover the other straight edge of her body and also as a layering element. So these stickers are not just haphazardly placed. There is usually strategy and a reason why I'm placing stickers in a certain area. When you have especially doll stickers that have just a straight edge, it's not a full body doll, it's best to have something where it looks like they are possibly standing behind, instead of just having that doll stuck on the page with a straight edge cut off. You can also put them down on the edge of a page. That works great too. I could have also put her on the edge of the washi tape as well. That would have worked. So here I am whiting out the months, getting this side of the header ready to go. And I'm using this doll again. She has a flat edge because she is not full body or straight edge. So I'm going to have to do something to account for that as well. I'm also going to have to do something to account for the extra whiteout space showing in the header. So I'm going to use these florals for that. And we still have quite a bit of the whiteout showing in the header. So I'll use a butterfly to distract from that. I'm using one of the colorful boxes to ground her, and then layering also to somewhat ground the flowers too, because they look like they were floating a bit. Adding a butterfly. So far we have 2 clusters. And now I'm going to create somewhat of a third down by the weekend area. So I've added another doll. She has a straight edge on the left and on the bottom. So I put her on the line and next to the fold in the page. But I'm pulling her up because I want some florals to also fall behind her. So I cut the floral in half so that it won't interfere with the folding of this planner. And then I am going to rest her on one of the header boxes. And just adding a little butterfly in that box. And now just to add deco around the page to pull everything together. I love these butterflies. They are so beautiful. This was a really pretty kit from Let's Get Plan, and it has gone a long way. I think this is the fourth thing that I've used this kit to do, the third or the fourth, but I've been able to stretch it and use it quite a bit. And I'm using CHELA Plan Dated Basics again for the days of the week in blue this time. And I felt like it needed just a little bit more deco, so I'm using the flower pot to add to the center of the page. So to me, it feels like I have a cascade or cluster going down the left edge, one going down the center, and then one going down the right side of the page. And just to top things off in the header still looked a little empty. I'm going to add a couple of pieces of this gold washi from Simply Gilded with the bows. It also adds another yellow or yellow gold element to the spread. And that's it for the spring break prompt for the Scrapcraftastic Weekly Planner Challenge in the Dollar Tree Planner. Just flipping through the spreads we completed so far. Now I'm moving on to another spread, and this one is Carnival, and I have been waiting to use these graphics. They are really graphics for junk journal. They're part of a junk journal kit. They are ATC cards, but I have printed them on sticker paper. The first two pages are the full size, and then I printed a page with reduced them in size and put two to a page. I also have this digital basic boxes kit that's available to Scrapcraftastic patron elites that was created for Mardi Gras, and I am going to use those. So the prompt for this week was Carnival or White House. I think it was President's Day around this time as well. But I am choosing Carnival. I'm using this multicolored Stardust washi from Simply Gilded to cover the gray areas and the days of the week and the dates. And I think this washi goes perfectly with the graphics that I'm going to be using. And you tell I was excited to use these stickers. I was really excited to use them. And this is just another way that you can use things that aren't necessarily meant to be put in a planner or are not necessarily planner stickers. You can reduce the size, change the size. Even if you don't have a digital die cutting machine, you don't have to. I didn't cut these with my Cricut or Silhouette. I'm cutting these out by hand. To me, it was easier just to cut them by hand. I did print them on sticker paper, but yeah, even if you don't have sticker paper, you can just print them on regular paper. Use a glue stick or a tape runner or whatever adhesive you prefer and add them to your page. Also, if you have questions about adhesives and things like that, I do have a video about my favorite glues and adhesives. I'll link to that in the iCard up above. So here I am just playing around with the layout, deciding how I want the stickers to be placed. And I'm only cutting out the stickers that I'm planning on using. And if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment so that you can qualify to win this planner. And if you're looking for budget-friendly printables, check Etsy on the weekends. That's usually when most shops have sales. You can put things in your cart and kind of wait until they go on sale. You'll usually get a notification. I think you will if you have the Etsy app. You'll get a notification when your favorite things go on sale as well. So you're just trimming things up, lining them up, figuring out what my layout will be. First and foremost, in the header, I always like to have a header, and I like for it to cover the text that's in the header. So that means the monthly calendars and the month and year in the header. That's like priority one, cover those up. And then I am adding this big sticker to the bottom right. And we're going to add him to the top left. And then to balance everything out, I'm going to add two other smaller ones to the bottom left. And I had to make sure to get that fleur-de-lis in. I have two of them because this is for Mardi Gras. So now I'm going to add some different shape boxes as well as the regular colorful boxes to tie all of this in together. Now I'm adding a few of the boxes from my digital that is available to Scrapcraftastic patron elites. And I decided to make a change for the weekend box and just use one full size box. And initially I put down the green days of the week. Because it did work with the Mardi Gras colors scheme, but I decided that I didn't like the green. So I took the green days of the week off. We're going to change the color. And I'm going with the purple. I guess a spread is just not complete unless it has florals. So I happen to have these purple florals that I really don't use that often. And so I'm going to add them to the spread. Again, the color seems to go so well with the graphics that I chose that I couldn't resist. These are some gold leaves and florals from one of the Me and My Big Ideas sticker books, and I'm just sprinkling those around to add a little more bling to the spread and help pull it all together. And that's it for the Carnival prompt for the Scrapcraftastic Weekly Planner and Journal Challenge. These are the spreads that we completed. So we have the Carnival, Stripes, Spring Break, and St. Patrick's Day. I think they turned out great. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I think my favorite is Carnival because I just love these graphics. Let me know which one is your favorite. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.